Motown Music Thursday, March 16th, 2023. Hosted by your boy Ben Jammy. We got an artist in the building. Obadiah. We got Obadiah in the building with us, and he's a Wisconsin resident. I mean, he's all over the place. So I say he's a Wisconsin resident. And how you doing, Obadiah?
I'm all right, man. I'm good. Glad to be here. I appreciate the opportunity. What's up with you?
And who did you bring with you today?
I got my guy Armand Wilkes with me right here.
Armand Wilkes. Now,
he counts in the house.
How you doing?
How you doing, Armand? How y'all doing? Y'all seem like y'all ready for that action today.
Oh man, ain't nobody ducking smoke.
We trying to hear that smoke today. Now, you're an artist. How long have you been an artist?
Oh man, I like to say all my life, but I give it like maybe 10, 12 years.
Okay. And when did you know that you had the gift to create music?
Man, I've been singing since legit, since I was a shorty. So, I kind of always felt like it was something. Mm-hmm. But when I got in the studio for the first time, I want to say maybe like 7th, 8th grade, a long time ago. So I got in the studio, and after that, I kind of just fell in love with the process. You know what I mean?
Now I hear your music. You have a vibe. You create it's like a vibe that you create. And it's more like a life type vibe, like experiences in life.
Right.
When you start to write them, I mean, how do you create your music? What makes your music different?
I feel like I kind of use music, as a lot of creatives do. I use music as a therapeutic process.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
right.
When I go through things, whether it's good or bad, however I'm feeling in the time. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case is, I kind of make all my music based off of that. It's all emotional for
just what you're going through at the time.
Yeah.
And you just express it in words.
I just express it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of try to vibe off of, everybody. There's somebody out there that feel like I do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And in whatever moment that I'm in, somebody out there that went through this struggle before, or somebody out there that, you know what I'm saying, this might have happened to and they feel glad about it, however, whatever emotion, whatever. So I vibe off of that for the most part. I don't really try to do anything but reach out.
You sing and rap?
Yeah, I sing and I rap.
And so when you say you've been singing since you were, young, I mean, what was that process? Was it a church thing, or was it something that you just kind of was, hey, like it was in your soul and you just started singing?
Yeah, man. I just used to run around and sing. I love to sing. My father was a singer. My mother was a singer. So
that's what's up.
Yeah, so but I'm the only one that kind of like got it, out of me and my siblings. So I just, I've always been musically inclined.
Now hold on, your father and your mother were singers. Was it church? Was it blues?
My mom.
What was they doing?
I want to say just basically the same thing. My dad, he was real soulful. You feel me? He used to sing in church. My mom, she used to sing like in high school. She did plays and stuff that. So yeah, we just like to sing, So
you like kind of like a second generation artist, because your parents were artists as well.
Right.
And you just took it in a way where modern times right now, you expressing yourself for this generation during these times.
Right, type of thing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, I start, like I said, I start off in the studio, you feel me? When I started going to the studio and loving the process of it, that's when I was like, this is what I want to do.
Who took you into the studio?
My guy Tito.
Tito saw something in you.
Tito seen something in me. He used to have a studio in his closet. We all start off in the closet, in the basement, or
that's
something.
That's how you start out.
Yeah,
like when you from the block. Hey, somebody got a mic. Somebody to put some egg cartons.
Got to get it
done for the
somehow.
soundproofing.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We used to play football. We was on the team or whatever. So I went to his crib one day and I was always singing. He was like, "Bro, I'm finna get you in the studio." We started making music. I started writing. I fell in love with the writing process and getting better at explaining myself, and saying something more than, 5 times in 5 different ways type of thing. So like, I was like, yeah, this is me now. Like, this is what I do.
So when you talk about music, when you see music, who do you kind of listen to when it comes to music? Like, what artists are, give me your top 5.
My top 5.
Yeah, influence maybe people that you kind of hear that kind of vibe in your direction, or?
I'm a real indecisive person. My top 5 depends on like the topic, I guess, because I say the top 5 artists is different than my top 5 lyricists. My top 5 of all time is different than who influenced me. So I guess my top 5 influencers, I'm definitely going Cole.
J. Cole?
Cole.
Oh, it's a cold world.
No, my God. Is it not? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Let me for sure, yeah. I'm going with Drake. He taught me some things.
Okay.
When I was coming up, I didn't know whether or not I was gonna sing or rap. I thought I had to choose.
And he showed you that you can do both.
Yeah.
Like one song could be totally rap, then the next song could be totally singing.
I can do whatever I want to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
There's no boundaries.
There's no lane for me. You feel me? And so I feel like if it wasn't for him, I'd probably be a completely different artist. Now I know I don't have to choose.
That's
anything.
what's up.
I can do anything I want to do as long as I can pull it off. You know
as long as it sound good,
as long as it sound good, I can do it. You feel me? So yeah, Cole, Drake, Kendrick, for sure, 100%.
I think your list might be matching mine right now. And no in particular order.
Yeah, you know, Wale. Wale, man. Wale is so underrated to me.
Right.
I feel like a lot of people forget about Wale.
It seems like Wale has he always can come out with like a hit record. But then I think when he puts his album together, I think that's where he goes into a real artistic vibe. I think he makes that commercial album that's dope. But then I think when he gets into his album, it's so artistic that, you know, people like, I mean, he's deep in as far as painting his pictures. And a lot of people, they surface level when it comes to listening to mainstream pop culture. That's they wanted to keep that simple.
Right.
You know,
but
but
he got beautiful bars.
Right.
I mean, bars, especially when he's talking about a woman or, you know what I'm saying, a love.
Right.
He's got some, Wale.
And one more.
Chance the Rapper, man.
You like Chance the Rapper?
Love Chance.
Okay.
Yeah, I love that the positivity. You know what I mean? He as well has got bars. You know what I mean? Wordplay, crazy. You know what I mean? But he can keep you in a.
You the
vibe.
first person I heard mention Chance the Rapper.
Yeah.
In the top 5.
That's crazy.
I heard the rest. I think that's why our list kind of changed up. I guess it would Chance the Rapper. You're one of the first persons that I heard that even say Chance the Rapper was in a kind of top 5 ideas. So why did he influence you? Why was he influential to you?
Because Chance make bangers out of positivity. You know what I mean? And he keeps God in his prayer and prayer in his music.
So the vibe. You like his vibe.
I love the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like he could be talking about something deep, or he could be talking about something that's, you know what I'm saying, he just talking his, you know, running his mouth a little bit. But either way, like it's always real catchy, real, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Real positive. You know what I mean? I love that. I'm kind of in that vibe right now, so love Chance.
You in that space where you just in that creative space.
Just in that space where I'm.
Because you're working on the album right now.
Yeah, I am. And the vibe I got for it right now, you know, I'm just enjoying life, man. I'm going through life. Some things are going on. I'm blessed in certain areas, you know, and I'm enjoying the ride right now, you feel me? And so I'm trying to catch that vibe and, you know, spread that love and that positivity. You know, we can always enjoy life. You know what I mean?
Once again, Truth Nation, we in the studio with Obadiah. He's a Wisconsin resident.
Yes, sir.
He's putting out a project, and when we come back, we're going to hear his single, and we're going to hear some bars. We're going to hear some bars from Obadiah.
Yes, sir. Yes,
right
sir.
Here on Hometown Music Thursdays. Truth Nation, stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Yeah.
You know what it is, Truth Nation. Obadiah Bennet in the building.
Look, I don't need no one around me. I'll call her up when this liquor is telling me I need a body around me. I do not trust my surroundings. She fall in love with the thought of me, and I fall in love with my boundaries. I'm a pass, cause my past is a mess, and I'm kinda surprised that you found me, I'm covered in lies. I am not down with creating the vibe. I relate more to a ship that can't roll with the tide. But shorty, I'm good for a ride. Have no emotion when I pull them strings to the side. I'm just as cold as that thing on my side. I'm just as cold as that side of the bed. I'm Michael the way I remember the times, and now with my heart in the sky. Trouble with bruising from trying to save lives. Too little, too late if you trying to save mine. Cause I will never be the main guy. I can never be the same guy. If there's any dude coming after me, we will never be the same fly. I mean, we will never see the same sky. I mean, we will never. You wear that apparel cause sex is appealing. So give me that sexual healing. I'm tryna come like you 1 in a million. I can't imagine the feeling that you get when I leave, cause you 1,000,000 to 1. I'm just playing the hand I was given. You never know when the devil is dealing. That's just the dangers of living. And love is a major decision. Shit for a bigger picture, but that ass is obstructing my vision. And I know we ain't spoken a minute, but who are you kidding? I know that you with it, no tension, let's handle this business. That's what this is. There was no love, there was no loss. God is okay. I remember loving you like there was no one else. That was the other me. That was the other me. Now I can't imagine being with somebody else. There is no love in me, no. I remember loving every feeling that I felt. That was the other me. That was the other me. Yeah. Now I get it, I'm better off by myself. There is no love in me. There is no love. Give you the chance of a
101, 7 the Truth, Tory Lowe Show. Hometown Music Thursdays, hosted by Ben Jammin. Obadiah in the building. Now, that's your song.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a hit record.
I appreciate that. That's
and what's the name of that song again?
No Love Lost.
No Love Lost?
Yeah, it's on my EP called Window Pane. You can get that out everywhere right now, streaming everywhere.
So they can stream that. Hey, stream that right now. Hey, Truth Nation, go stream that.
Yes, sir.
I mean, it seems like you got all the tools.
I appreciate that.
I mean, just by hearing,
you know what I'm saying? I'm in my bag.
Just by hearing the transitions, just by hearing how you put that song together, singing and being an artist, a rapper. I mean, it just sounds as good as anything that I've heard.
Thank you.
I mean, the production is dope.
Yeah, shout out to Bob Frank.
That's what's up. So, who is Bob Frank? Is he from Wisconsin, or where is he from?
Bob Frank is in Florida.
Okay.
He does on my mastering. My if you want to, production wise, that's the Underdog. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Talk my stuff real quick. You know what I mean? Beat Council in the house, but Underdog makes all my beats. He shoots all the videos.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? He's my
now you got music videos, right?
Yes, for sure.
How many music videos you got?
We just finished working on one. We'll be able to drop a visual for No Love Lost coming soon. Stay in tune for that. But we have about 3 more from me, and from B Council as a whole. We got about.
If I go on YouTube right now, what do I look up?
You can look up Obadiah, Tinto Vibe. You can look up FYI featuring Jazz Jelly. That's another hot one off the Window Pane EP. We just dropped that not too long ago. And yeah, you just stay
and if I want to keep up with you,
checking.
If I want to keep up with you, give me your social media handles.
Oh yeah, for sure. So if you go on Facebook, I'm Obadiah's capital O, apostrophe S. You go on Instagram, I'm Obadiah of BC. If you go on TikTok, it's the same, Obadiah of BC.
Okay.
Everywhere. You know what I mean? We got a site coming soon. We'll be able to get merch and stuff
now,
like that.
Now, when you perform live, is there anything happening around the area where you're going to be performing, or anything we could tap into in the future so we can make note?
At the moment, I don't have any performances coming up here, like around the area.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We do have Indie Fest coming up in May, but that'll be down in Florida, in Orlando, Florida. I'll be headlining for that.
Well, when your project get done,
oh yeah,
make sure you come up here, let Truth Nation know.
Support. Yes, sir.
Keep us up to date, because I think the music is fire.
I appreciate that, man.
And for the simple fact that you're a Wisconsin resident, that you are all around in Wisconsin and been in different parts and been here for a while, in and out. You know what I mean? From what I'm hearing, I would love to keep track.
Yeah, for sure.
Of how your career develops.
I appreciate that, man. I definitely stay in tune with you. You know what I'm saying? We locked in for sure.
Now we gonna get some bars of what being Jamie.
Oh man.
Hey, y'all know what it is. You ready for this, Obadiah?
Yes, sir. I'm always ready. Let me hear something.
All right, Truth Nation. Obadiah in the building. We want to get this freestyle. We want to see some display of art. We trying to see the art. We trying to
want some bars.
Get the picture. We trying to see the picture you trying to paint.
All right.
All right. You ready, Obadiah?
Yes, sir.
All right. Y'all know what it is, Truth Nation. Hometown Thursdays, hosted by your boy Ben Jammin. Obadiah, let's go.
Yeah. BC in the house, man. On time. Yeah. Look, let's fast forward to when I got Gucci galore. It's Fendi and Tom Ford that I normally can't afford. I'm racing through these streets in the 79 Ford. It's a Shelby. Yeah, that be customized with suicide doors. I got money, so I explore. Donate to charity just to say that my heart is warm. And these all white parties, people I just adore. We laughing and spilling wine on clothes that I never wore. I'll probably never wear again. All that change I swore to ignore is revised to. I promise I never go change again. Changing plans to change planes got me changing time zones. So naturally I'm changing friends, change mentality so I don't end up where I began. I swear I came a long way from pulling out help. They used to close the blind on my shine when the picture had glare. They ain't believe that the magic was there till I proved disappear. Somehow I ended up here. Yeah. Cause men lie and women lie. It's all the same in my ear. It's all good, it's all good when you the man of the year. When you the man of the hour. Honestly, I'm just here to just take what's ours. Head in the clouds for sure.
Okay, one up.
Just a little bit.
You one up. Hey. Ask him, can you sing to this? Can you? Hold on, we gonna see. I was gonna try to see if we could get some hum on this one, but hey,
get some tunes in there.
Hey, I guess next time you come through, we gonna have to hear the singing.
All right, yeah. I'll switch it up for you next time, man.
You know. That's what's up.
Hey, look, something for him.
Obadiah, I thank you for coming in.
Yes, sir.
Sounds like a promising career.
Oh man, I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna do everything I can
from what I'm hearing
to keep it just like that. Yes, sir. We working, we grinding.
Hey, is there anything you want to say to Truth Nation right now?
Truth Nation, man. I just want to say I appreciate y'all for having me on the show. You know, listening to me. You know what I'm saying, stay in tune. You can find me everywhere. You can listen to me anywhere. You know, I'm streaming everywhere. iTunes, Tidal, Apple Playlists, all of that. So it's Obadiah. You know what I mean? And we coming.
Hey, Benjamin, ride us out with that single that we just heard. Hey, look, Truth Nation, when we come back, we'll have the Pop Culture Report. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Yeah. It's no love. Look, I don't need no one around me. I'll call her up when this liquor is telling me I need a body around me. I do not trust my surroundings. She fall in love with the thought of me, and I fall in love with my boundaries. I'm a pass, cause my past is a mess, and I'm kinda surprised that you found me, I'm covered in lies. I am not down with creating the vibe. I relate more to a ship that can't roll with the tide, but shorty, I'm good for a ride. Have no emotion when I pull them strings to the side. I'm just as cold as that thing on my side. I'm just as cold as that side of the bed. I'm Michael the way I remember the times, and now with my heart in the sky. Trouble with bruising from trying to save lives. Too little, too late if you trying to save mine, cause I will never be the main guy. I can never be the same guy. If there's any dude coming after me, we will never be the same fly. I mean, we will never see the same sky. I mean, we will never. You wear that apparel cause sex is appealing, so give me that sexual healing. I'm tryna come like you 1 in a million. I can't imagine the feeling that you get when I leave, cause you 1,000,000 to 1. I'm just playing the hand I was given. You never know when the devil is dealing. That's just the dangers of living. And love is a major decision. Shit for a bigger picture, but that ass is obstructing my vision. And I know we ain't spoken a minute, but who are you kidding? I know that you with it, no tension, let's handle this business. That's what this is. There was no love, there was no loss. God is a witness.
I remember loving you like there was no one else. That was the other me. That was the other me. Now I can't imagine being with somebody else. There is no love in me, no. I remember loving every feeling that I felt. That was the other me. That was the other me. Yeah. Now I get it, I'm better off by myself. There is no love in me. There is no love.
Give you the chance of a lifetime. You could pretend I'm your lifeline. Make a movie like Lifetime, or we make a movie in our spare time. I can make a move in my right mind, but I probably will. I won't lie at the wrong time. I'm the right guy with the right line, I'll be on that. Any sign is the right sign, no stop signs. I take back roads, dollar signs, C notes. Good head in the vehicle, I don't find love in them things though. I can keep up with a ring, no. Time to grow like the spring, no. We be putting stress on the springs though. And I can't stress about you. And you can't undress without me. We've been confined to this room. How you got me saying we? I never be what you need, cause I'm everything that you want. I can't commit to a style, I'm doing whatever I want. I used to write love letters in the prettiest font. Now I'm stuck trying to explain that it's not that I can't, but I
remember loving you like there was no one else. That was the other me. Now I can't imagine being with somebody else. There is no love for me, no. I remember loving every feeling that I felt. That was the other me. Now I get it, I'm better off by myself. There is no love for me. There is no love for me. Love for me. Love. I remember loving you. That was the enemy. There's no love.
Low Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Yeah, y'all know what it is, Truth Nation. It's 101.7 The Truth. Pop Culture Report with your boy Ben Jammin. Obadiah Bennet in the building. Beat Council in the building. Live on the Tory Low Show. Let's go.
101.7 The Truth. Tory Low Show. Ben Jammin on the 1 and 2s. Obadiah in the building.
Yeah.
Amon Wilkes in the building.
What's good?
Hey, Benjamin, you doing this Pop Culture Report? What's going on out here in the streets?
Tory Low. I love the fact that we sitting back right now talking about hip hop. All right, I feel like the game is in shambles. All right, and it needs some fixing. Okay, it needs some fixing. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Okay, I've been over here talking to a beat council member, Ron Schultz. All right, and I'm furious. I don't know if you guys been seeing. All right, but one of the pioneers of hip hop. All right, Melly Mel. All right, best known for The Message. One of the first rap songs I ever heard in my life.
Oh, wow.
Okay, this man is going on and talking crap about the music game right now. And I got a little snippet
Melly Mel that said he spoke his piece.
He spoke his piece. Here, let me play this clip for y'all real quick. So distasteful.
Just to put, everybody on the list, and then some people that's on the list, like I said, they fairly new. Hey, and I'll make no bones about it. A lot of this shit right now is trash. It's trash. And you could tell it's trash by the way people react to it.
Now, to give a little bit more context to what Melly Mel is talking about, all right, Billboard just recently released top 50 greatest rappers of all time.
He felt like he should have been on that list.
He definitely felt like he was supposed to be there. He felt like he was supposed to be there. He went on to say that Kendrick Lamar's trash, all right?
Oh, no, he out of pocket right there.
He went,
you out of pocket.
Immediately.
He went on to say that, and honestly, I felt like he was really just being a hater, because he also went on to say that that Drake was trash, all right? And he was like, you know what, I wanted to hate Drake as much as I possibly could, but after a few songs, a few listens, I just couldn't hate him. And my question to y'all is, what does it mean to be a GOAT in hip-hop, the greatest of all time? Is anybody trash, or is everybody just good because they make good beats? What is it?
I don't know. To me, you have to make a connection with the people somehow. My son liked Chief Keef. And I was like, I liked it, the Don't Like record. But after this, when it started doing the Sammy Sosa and all that, like when I got into the album, I wasn't feeling it. But some people feel like he a legend, a Chicago legend.
Right.
In his own right.
Right. So what I'm saying is, I think it's a connection with the people. What the GOATs always have a connection with the people for some reason. No matter if you like it or not, it doesn't matter, because they can captivate a large audience of people. So I think that's a huge criteria of being
a GOAT.
Yeah, one of them.
I feel like, it really all depends on what you mean by GOAT. Because if you talking about like a GOAT to the people, then yeah, for sure, like you said. But if you talking about just music in general, I feel like you gotta have the catalog.
Right.
It's the hits. It's, you know what I'm saying?
I agree.
It's the numbers, you feel me? Because I feel like Drake is a GOAT. But when you think about hip
of
hop, you
course.
don't think about Drake.
As far as music, yeah.
Right. If music wise, I mean, it's Drake.
I mean, he got all the accolades to show that, right?
Yeah.
And so, if the people didn't like Drake, they would have stopped listening to him because it was one point where Eminem seemed to be like he would never come off that pedestal, and now Eminem is just they remember his era, but he's not effective
because people catching on,
right?
Now, man, you know, everybody ain't. He was just doing the lyrical miracles. Everybody don't want to hear that 24/7,
right? And that's what I'm saying. Like, so I believe that the GOAT has an idea that people can stick to, and you got to have the hits, you know.
Right,
and many times, if the people can feel you in a certain way, you're going to last longer than others. Now, some people some people copy styles, and they only get that one hit or two hits off, and then a couple of years later, you don't even look at where are they now,
Right.
You know,
His music changes.
right. But ones that the people that resonate with, like Lil Boosie, like he's still around,
Right. For no reason, too.
And what I'm saying, he died, he can just talk and say whatever he wants. So I'm like, damn.
Shout out Boosie.
I'm like, Lil Boosie's still around. Like,
Right.
But it's mostly talking. He on the internet, on Instagram.
He on Vlad TV going crazy.
Right. They had Boosie here for the elections to get people to vote.
That's real.
It's because he been doing it so long.
Right.
He got so
He
close
got
to
that
the people.
pull,
It's
yeah.
like he like family to everybody
Right.
now.
And a lot of people feel like he one of the GOATs. But I think the GOAT is not just one person. I think it's according.
You think it's many of them?
I think it's according to era too.
Okay.
Like according to their era, you know, it's always going to be somebody that does better than the last person that was the GOAT. Like Michael Jordan, LeBron. You know, LeBron James is now in that GOAT conversation. So we talk about Michael, we talk about LeBron, but really, I feel like Michael laid the blueprint for LeBron to have the stage he's on. So
I understand. Yeah. For
you
sure.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bill Russell,
All
you know,
decade teams.
he got more
Yeah.
championship rings than anybody. So
Right.
if you want to go according to the wins, he got 11 rings.
Right.
He the GOAT.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He got 11 rings, 11 NBA basketball rings. So why is he not in the conversation? Right?
Because then people put in the factor who he was playing in that time.
And that's what I'm saying.
Right, facts.
It's era. So the
It's
GOAT
era, yep.
got to be according to era, and it could be multiple GOATs.
Yeah, I feel that. That's a good way to look at that. I like that.
Right.
No, that's interesting because somebody texted in. All right, they went on to say, look, we got Nas, Tupac, and LL. Which Nas and Tupac were put in Billboard's top 10 greatest of all time. But they said Nas, Tupac, and LL Cool J fit into a legendary space based on longevity and transcending eras. All right, not just being in hot for 2 years or 3 years. Because right now a lot of people say Lil Baby to go. Lil Baby got all the hits, but is his music gonna stand the test of time? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it gonna resonate with the people so much to where it's like, again, like a Lil Boosie. Like, Lil Boosie went to jail for 5 years. All right, came back and he's still hot. Went on Vlad TV and people like him for his comments. And I also think it's like, again, that transcending idea where it's like you're able to transition from era to era into whatever pocket of space you fit in. Lil Boosie may still be dropping some music, but people most likely ain't checking for his music.
Right.
What's keeping him relevant is his comments on the internet.
But what I'm saying is, if he throw some music around here, it's gonna be they gonna come out. I mean, all I'm saying is when I say certain artists, they have a certain effect on the people. That's all I was trying to say. Not to isolate him. I was just using him for an example.
No, I understand. For sure.
So many times it's some people that Tupac is the greatest of all time. To some people, Biggie was one of the greatest of all time. I mean, I think that you can't say it's only one.
Right.
I think that you got to break it up in era and the effect of the people and the number of hits, things that they were able to produce. But I say that it's not one person that could be the GOAT. Maybe one person that has the most points, like LeBron.
Right.
It could be that. But as far as influence, it takes somebody to come before you to show you that you can do more.
Right.
So if you don't have a Dr. J, then you get a Michael Jordan, then you get a LeBron. Like it's hybrided ideas. So sometimes these people help you hybrid into doing better, and we supposed to do better. The next generation is supposed to do better than the last generation, right? So,
I think that's interesting. Interesting point you bring up, though, Tori. Because end of the day, when we talking about musical legends, right? Everybody, I think, could come to a general consensus, all right, and say Michael Jackson was one of the best to do it of all time, right? Like greatest pop singer of all time. He was the king of pop. All right. And it took him to see everybody before him, the James Browns, the Diana Rosses, all these people that we consider, GOATs still right now. But Michael Jackson is like, the Billy Goat. He's the GOAT of all of them, right? So what I'm trying to say is, through the evolution of hip hop, we've come from, a Melly Mel's The Message to now I can listen to Obadiah. I can really listen to Obadiah.
Yeah,
He might be the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Like
most definitely.
Yeah, he might be the GOAT in the next few years or whatever case may be. But all I'm saying is it takes a moment for somebody to actually become the GOAT of a music genre, because we need to see everybody else who done it. We need to see the Jay-Z's do it and how they did it. We need to see the Nas's and how they done it. I mean, even with that being said, right, we were having a discussion back here in the producer room, and we were talking about Nas and 21 Savage. And at one point, 21 Savage was like, Nas is irrelevant. Like, Nas is nobody, right? And Nas could have been the old man in the game. Nas could have been like, what? I'll son you, little boy. I'll come through with some bars.
Ether Part 2.
He could have eaten him again, right? But he chose not to. What he chose to do is sit the young man down and make a song with him. So, again, to Melly Mel, I know you're listening. I know you listen to 101.7 The Truth, Melly Mel. Come talk to your boy Benjamin and learn how to bridge that gap. Because, I mean, ultimately, I think Melly Mel, he's only about like 62, 63. This is hip-hop is still a fairly young genre. He could actually revive himself. He could revive himself,
Matter of fact,
some music.
I think he got what I call, like, when I was coming up and it was my turn. I mean, it was some cats when I was in high school. And they was like, oh, you the next. You know, you going to be the next. Y'all generation the next. Then I became the next and they was hating on me. Right. I mean, I remember, some of these dudes don't even remember. They came up to my high school when I was at North and said something that, like, had us talk to the class. And I was one of the kids in the class. And then I don't say nothing to them. They some of my biggest haters. Mm-hmm. So Melly Mel chose that route.
He chose to be a hater, man.
Yeah, and all he could have said was, hey, here's my argument to why I should have been on that list. Mm-hmm. But instead he chose to go a route where, hey,
too bitter. It was a bad
look.
It's a bad look.
I mean, he ain't even valid because he can't come at Kendrick.
No. How can you?
You out of pocket.
Because really, at the end of the day, Kendrick's music is nothing but an evolution of what Melly Mel was talking about. It's the conscious rap, right? Like, that's crazy.
He picked on the wrong one. If he'd have said Tekashi 6ix9ine, I'd have been like, okay.
You got it.
Hey.
Yeah, you got him. That's funny.
When we come back, we'll have more discussion. Stay locked in right here on Tory Lowe.
Okay, Vince, your task is to jump into Lake Michigan in the middle of March in Wisconsin. What do you say?
There's only one reason I would do this. That's to benefit Special Olympics Wisconsin. WTMJ's Vince Vitrano here. I'm going to voluntarily jump into a frozen Lake Michigan. Plunge with me or stay warm and dry and support the cause. Text the word CARES to 855-616-1620 or go to WTMJ.com. WTMJ Cares brought to you by Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
The stakes couldn't be higher when it comes to the Wisconsin Supreme Court race.
We can't have an extremist like Dan Kelly on the court.
Kelly wants abortion banned, even in cases of rape, incest, and the health of the mother.
Kelly supports Wisconsin's 1849 criminal abortion ban.
That law strips women of our freedom to make our own decisions on abortion.
But that's not all.
Kelly is a MAGA Republican who's been endorsed by Donald Trump himself. Take a listen.
Go vote for Justice Daniel Kelly to defend the rule of law.
Extremist Dan Kelly was paid more than $100,000 by the Republican Party in the last 3 years.
He advised hardcore MAGA Republicans on their scheme to overturn the 2020 election results.
On the court, Kelly could take away our voting rights
and women's rights.
Do you want a radical like that on the Supreme Court? Dan Kelly is too extreme.
Dan Kelly is too extreme. He doesn't care about us.
Paid for by Janet for Justice.
Atwood Highway Barbecue.
Yeah.
They be so saucy.
Yeah.
They got a barbecue sandwich with beef bologna. Yeah. And mac and cheese.
Yeah.
And they got green.
Yeah.
A brisket dinner, a whip tip dinner, and baked beans.
Yeah.
And about that chicken, they got that chicken. Sauces dripping so you know it's finger licking. Come to Atwood Highway Barbecue, the best Southern Tennessee style barbecue in the Midwest. Located in South Milwaukee with dine-in or carry-out available. Atwood Highway Barbecue, the best Southern Tennessee style barbecue in the Midwest.
At UW Credit Union, our home loans have everything you need for your next big step, including up to $750 off closing costs for all home buyers. And first-time buyers can save even more. So if you're ready to trade roomies for more room, or your townhome for an out-of-town home, UW Credit Union will be with you from start to furnished. UW Credit Union. Apply online today. Equal housing lender. Credit may be limited as required by program. Visit uwcu.org for details.
Dear Hero, thank you for donating plasma. I recently moved off the reservation, which meant a lot of stress, and that set a spiral of attacks. I take the plasma injections bi-weekly, and I haven't had any attacks since trying it. It's just gone. Because of you, I feel amazing.
Giving equals living. Give plasma. Replenish the supply. Learn more at hhs.gov/giveplasma. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
It's the Tori Lowe Show on 1017 The Truth app, and 1017thetruth.com.
Y'all know what it is, Truth Nation! Pop Culture Report with your boy Benjamin. Obadiah Bennet in the building. Big House in the building, live on the Tori Lowe Show. Let's go!
1017 The Truth, Tori Lowe Show, Benjamin on the 1 and 2s. Hometown Music Thursdays. Obadiah in the building.
We here. What's good with it?
Armand Wilkes.
Yo, what's good?
In the building. What's going on in these pop culture streets, Benji?
I mean, what's not going on in these pop culture streets, Tori Lowe? All right, what's not going on? All right, you already heard how Melly Mel felt about the rap game. All right, says the rap game is trash.
Wow.
All right, but you know what, Tori? I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to get to a few of these texts right here. Okay, because again, following up on what Melly Mel has said in regards to music is trash today, he's calling Kendrick Lamar trash, says his music doesn't get played in the clubs. All right, so he can't be the GOAT. Obadiah, question for you. Do you think, being a GOAT, you have to have your music played in the club? I mean, you're on this trajectory.
I don't want to say you have to, but I feel like, it's always a good look to your career to, have that
street buzz.
You feel me? Them bangers, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody want to tee up every once in a while, you feel me? So, yes and no. You know what I mean? You don't really need a finals MVP, but you need that ring, and that MVP just look good too. You feel me? So that's how it is for me.
No, that's real. And then this next text goes on to say, because I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the stuff that we do consume today, whatever content it may be, a lot of it is trash. All right, and they go on to say, look, trash follows trash. Trash music attracts trash acting people. Period. All right, and what they are talking about is, you might have like the Lil Durks or the NBA young boys and the type of music that they make, influencing people to do the wrong things. They're influencing people to go out and rob, influencing people to go out and shoot people, and possibly leading to, altercation inside of a club. I mean, where do you feel like you fit into that?
To be quite honest with you, my music, as I was saying before, I kind of make music based off of things that I'm going through and where I'm at in life, and it's a lot of stuff that's being promoted today's music that I just don't. It's not a part of my life. It's not something I do. It's not something that I condone. I don't go around telling people to do anything that's gonna put you in harm's way. I ain't that. But I will tell you to go out there and have a good time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't prude or nothing like that. I just I'll be cool, and you feel me? So a lot of my music is real positive, or expressing some type of emotion. Everybody done had a heartbreak before. You know what I mean? Everybody done, been through some situations where they wish they just wouldn't have. I kind of touch more in that era. You know what I mean? I wouldn't necessarily say it sounds conscious, but lyrically, I think I'm a conscious artist. I don't really do the rest of that. You know what I mean?
That's what's up. Hey, look, I appreciate you for coming in, Obadiah, and make sure that you keep us updated on, the things that you got coming up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
We
man.
interested over here in Truth Nation.
Yeah. I appreciate it, man. Stay locked, stay tuned in. We locked in. It's definitely gonna be more of me. It's definitely gonna be more of me. We're gonna be back for sure.
All right, Truth Nation. When we come back, we're gonna have more conversations. Stay locked in right here on Tory Low.